Alright guys, what's going on? It's your boy King Red Diamonds and I'm back for another Nioh 2 video. Today I will be showing off my Onmyo magic build. Now this build focuses mainly on using Onmyo magic. Yes, I will be using a weapon in between because that's just the way I made the build. So this build will be, like I said, mainly focusing on strictly using magic, but it will have like weapon based play in it as well. Now you might be asking, how come my weapon isn't maxed out? How come every slot isn't filled? Because like I just said, I'm not focusing on the weapon, I'm focusing mainly on the Onmyo. It will be no need for me to max out the weapon. Basically, if you want to run this build, then yeah, you'll max out your weapon because this is a build that you'll be using. But me personally, I'm not going to be using this build. This was more so of a request for someone to basically see how I would put together an Onmyo build. So this is what I bring you. I'm using the Grace of Tsukuyomi 7-piece for pretty much because this is the Onmyo Grace in Dreaming of Nioh and Underworld. Pretty much it comes with reduced defense on Onmyo hit, plus 70 to Onmyo magic power, Onmyo magic damage unscathed plus 15%, another 15% untouched Onmyo magic, and then empowered Onmyo magic, which is a very good set bonus. I like it because, as you see here, it says it grants you empowered Onmyo magic status enhancement when you use Onmyo magic. So if you use an Onmyo magic item, does not matter what you use, as long as you use an Onmyo magic item, it'll give you a melee damage boost, and it's based on your Onmyo magic power. So if you have a high amount of Onmyo magic power, you'll get a big boost to your melee damage. Okay, and then if you deal a certain amount of damage, you'll be able to gain back the Onmyo item that you used. So it's pretty much like untouched Onmyo, but instead of it just basically allowing you not to use that item, it gives you an attack bonus and allows you to get your item back. So I think it's really good, and it synergizes very well with the build. So that's what I'm taking advantage of. I've combined it with the Spirit of Seimei plus set, which I pretty much use only to get the ultimate magic. Everything else is pretty much a bonus, but I mainly use this set for the ultimate magic. That way I don't have to get it on a scroll, and I can use whatever other scroll I want, depending on how I wanted to build it out. So Spirit of Seimei 4-piece set, and then the one piece of Onmyo Austerity, and that just gives me an extra 25 Onmyo magic power. So I'm running 3 different sets basically. So Onmyo Austerity 1-piece, because I'm getting the 2-piece bonus because of the set bonus requires -1. I'll get into that, but I'm running 1 piece of that, and I'm running 4 pieces of the Spirit of Seimei, and then 6 pieces of the Tsukuyomi. Okay, Tsukuyomi, all my weapons and accessories are Tsukuyomi. As you can see, both weapons Tsukuyomi, both range weapons Tsukuyomi, and then both my accessories are Tsukuyomi. Spirit of Seimei, I got 4 pieces of gear, and then 1 piece of the Onmyo Austerity. I'm not running Yasakani. Luckily, I actually got a piece of an accessory that came with set bonus requirements -1, which I have been grinding out so much for just to finish this build. I was going for Yasakani's, but luckily this dropped in a scroll I was doing, so I lucked up right there. I kept on plugging Yasakani's into my Stone of Penance, and it was just terrible. I kept getting different graces that I didn't need, and it was pissing me off. But I finally lucked up and got an accessory that had set bonus requirements reduced -1, so it worked out in the end. If you check out all my gear, I have Onmyo magic power and untouched Onmyo on every single piece of gear. Now obviously if I had star effect Onmyo magic power, that would be better, but I don't at the moment. If you are lucky enough to get star effect Onmyo magic power, I'm not sure if untouched Onmyo magic comes as a star effect, but I know for a fact Onmyo Magic Power does because I have it here. But if you are lucky enough to get Onmyo Magic Power star effects on every single piece of gear, that will take your damage even higher. But yeah, as it stands, I have it on every piece of gear. That way I can stack as much Onmyo Magic Power as I can get. Plus I can also get as much untouched Onmyo Magic as possible. That way when I do use Onmyo, since this is a Onmyo heavy build, I won't be running out as quickly. Not to mention having Ultimate Magic helps with any buffs I put on myself to last longer. So all in all, it's pretty good. Scroll I'm running is a scroll of the Nioh, which has Ultimate Constitution and Ultimate Courage on it. Ultimate Constitution, if you don't know, basically gives you health regen when your health is above 70% or more. Ultimate Courage pretty much reduces the ki consumption you use when attacking. Luckily I have Onmyo Magic Power on my scroll, so that's just adding more strength to my Onmyo Magic. It's really good. If I go down to my magic stuff, I'm running Steel and Barrier. Barrier is just for my ki recovery speed and yokai pool purifications, and Steel for defense, of course. Got some Dodge and Saki just in case I run into some enemies that deal with elemental attacks. And then as for the other Onmyo, I'm running Explosive Shot, Thunderstorm Shot, Geyser Shot, the Fire Shikigami, Lightning Shikigami, and Water Shikigami. So pretty much all those six will be my main my main Onmyo that I'm using. It'll pretty much get status debuffs and elemental debuffs onto the enemy, pretty much getting confusion up as quickly as possible, and then I'll throw in some sword skills just to pretty much finish the enemy off as quickly as possible. You might be asking this also, why am I running this sword? Honestly, I only ran this sword because it had Grace of Tsukiyomi on it. That is the only reason I ran this sword. Plus it ended up having life drain active skill on it, so I was like, you know what, I might as well just use this sword anyway. Sword is pretty fun to use anyway, so not to mention it helps with the quick movement. As you can see, I'm in A agility. I have B toughness but A agility, so sword helps with quick movement. That way I can, get in and out as quickly as possible. I'm not gonna be in their face too much. I'm gonna be throwing out Onmyo left and right. So when I do attack, I'm gonna get in, get out, and it's gonna be we're gonna be good to go. But back down to this regular stuff is my regular ninja speed running stuff, just normal stuff. So all in all, it's a pretty good build. No, for anyone who asks, no, as this build is right now, if I were to take it into the depths, no, it probably would not do well. But if you take the time to max out your build, take the time to put in work on it, take the time to get it to level 200 plus 120 and everything else, I'm pretty sure you can take it into the depths. Like I said, this build is not ready for the depths at the moment, but yes, this build will be viable in the depths if you take the time to max it out and do what you need to do to get the build ready for that stage. All right. So I just want to make sure people understand that, because I know some people ask, can my builds go into the depths? Yes, they can. Now, most of the builds on my channel, they aren't maxed out or pretty much min-maxed to the point where I can take them in the depths. No, they're not. But if I put in the work and the time to actually max them out, yes, they will be able to go into the depths, no problem. But I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna show you my Guardian Spirit. I'm running Genbu. Genbu is the Onmyo Guardian Spirit, as you can see. It comes with Stalwart Onmyo Magic, meaning that if I were to be attacked while throwing out my magic, I would pretty much tank through it. I would still take damage, yes, but I wouldn't get like staggered out of doing my Onmyo magic. So basically it's really good if you decide like maybe you can't get out the way in time and you're throwing out magic and you get hit, you'll pretty much tank through that and still deliver your magic blow. It also comes with anima bonus on Onmyo magic hit, and since I said this is a main magic build, I'll be gaining back anima every time I hit my enemy with a magic, with some magic. So It really helps out the build a lot, um, especially since it is a magic heavy build. As for the soul cores, I'm running Lightning Gods of Yomi, just because of the Onmyo magic power it comes with already, so that's really good. And then I'm running on Yudo because it had Onmyo magic power on it. I don't have it maxed out yet, but if I get it maxed out, then I'll pretty much stack on even more Onmyo magic power. And then my Magatsu Warrior, I use this one because it had elemental damage on there, and the elemental damage will help with the magic that I'm throwing out. Once I get that maxed out, then I'll do even more damage. But all in all, I tried to find soul cores that just pretty much stack on my magic power, because I won't be using Onmyo or Lightning Gods of Yomi. Pretty much I won't be using them. They're just there for the Onmyo magic power. That's it. But that is how I built out this character. 7-piece Tsukuyomi, 5-piece Spirit of Seimei, and then a 2-piece Onmyo Austerity, all for Onmyo magic power, and mainly for ultimate magic and for the empowered Onmyo magic. This is actually a really fun build. I actually had fun like using this build. I used it before. Obviously, I used it before I started recording the video, but I think I have fun with this build. Actually, it's a pretty fun build to use. I never thought that having a strictly Onmyo build would be very fun to use, honestly. That's why I never made one. But after someone requested it, I was like, you know what, it might be fun to use. So let's try it out. And I actually did have a pretty good time making this build. If I go over to my stats, 200 Constitution just to get me maxed out on health. Well, a nice amount of health, not maxed out, but a nice amount of health. 200 courage, basically to put me over 150 courage for ultimate courage. I just put it at 200 because of the key recovery and stuff like that. And magic obviously is 200 because it's a magic build. Stamina is at 40, put me in A agility. Heart is at 102 just because I wanted a nice amount of key. Strength is at 10, soft cap. Skills at 10 for the soft cap, and dexterity is at 30, just to meet capacities for that. If we go over to our additional stats, see my Onmyo magic power is at 932. I tried to get it close to 1,000. Honestly, hitting 1,000 might be tough unless you have star effect Onmyo magic power on each piece of gear. I think 932 Onmyo magic power is pretty damn high in itself, but I have seen people with like 1,000 Onmyo magic power or close to it. So of course it can be higher, but like I said, 932 is pretty good as it is. If we go down, where are we at? There we go. Untouched Onmyo magic is at 62%. So basically 62% chance for me to not use a magic item. That way I could just keep on throwing them out and not have to worry about running out anytime soon. Everything else is pretty much just, you know, randomized. Oh, I didn't go over these. I did not put Onmyo magic power on here on my accessories. I instead went with Onmyo magic bonus and Ritter gauge. It pretty much, I think, gives you the same amount, or like maybe a cup, like 1 or 2% more damage than like Onmyo magic power plus 21 or something like that. But Onmyo magic bonus on your Ritter gauge is really good to have. It gives you a nice boost, so I have it on both my accessories, so that works out for me really well. Not to mention I have Sloth on Onmyo hit, which is what I was really going for. I really wanted Sloth on Onmyo hit, just to slow down my enemy even more so than they would have been if I would hit them with like lightning or something like that. I do have untouched Onmyo on this, so it gives me another little boost to my untouched Onmyo magic. But yeah, if you do run this build and you're looking for a bigger damage boost, I would say go with Onmyo magic bonus and Ritter gauge. It's really good. It'll probably give you a damage boost. Some people might ask about AAA life drain on Onmyo magic. I don't think that gives you a lot back. I don't think it gives you a lot of life drain, honestly. Even if it is AAA, I think it's a minuscule amount. so that's why I didn't even bother putting it on there. If you actually do know and have tested it out and know if it does give you more, let me know. Please comment and let me know if that's what it does. But as it stands, I just went with Onmyo Magic bonus and Ritter Gauge because of the extra bonus damage it gives. But yeah, that is the build. Like I said, I had fun doing it. It took a while, yes, of course, because I couldn't. It just took me forever to find an accessory that had set bonus requirements, deuce -1 on it. That was a Tsukuyomi, but I got it done. So I'm gonna take it into some stuff. I'll take it into the underworld. I'm not going to go into depths, obviously, because like I said, I'm not gonna be able to survive. I know I'm not right now as the build is, but if I were to max it out, yes, I'm pretty sure it could definitely go into the depths. But I will take it into underworld to show you how it does in underworld for anybody who's probably like not even gotten there yet, or is just getting to underworld and might want a fun build to use. But before then, I ask that you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for all the feedback and stuff you give me. I appreciate everyone who talks to me and everyone who responds to all of my videos. I appreciate all of you. You're the ones who make me want to continue doing these videos. I do have a couple more build videos coming out, so stay tuned for those. But as for now, we're just going to get into this, and I'll see you guys then. Alright guys, so we're in a stage, and of course you know what stage this is. This is the stage I go to in every single video. No matter what build I'm making, you will see this stage in the video. I like it. I feel it's the best stage to test out builds, so this is the stage we are going to start with. But let's hop right into it, guys. Done. Done. There we go. So yeah, this build is actually pretty fun to use. I didn't think it would be. Like, this is a fun build, and it does a pretty decent amount of damage. Like, honestly, I'm kind of curious to see how it is if it was to be maxed out. I feel like it'd be pretty damn fun to use and viable in the depths of the underworld. But as it stands, like I said, this build isn't even maxed out completely. Like, I could still go to 120 on all this gear and level 200. Like, so in my opinion, it does pretty damn well. But yeah, we're gonna go to the next stage. So I took us into a scroll. We're just gonna do this scroll real fast, and then I'll run you guys through the underworld. But yeah, let's do this one first. Some of you might ask, why is that red symbol right there around my Onmyo magic? Is because of empowered Onmyo magic. So you see how it's filling up. Basically, the amount of damage I'm doing is allowing me to pretty much gain back that Onmyo skill. So every time I use an Onmyo magic, I have the option to gain it back by doing melee damage to my enemies. temple. Beautiful. So yeah. But yeah. I don't know if I explained it good enough. But whenever you use an Onmyo magic, okay, you see how it pops up red, like that. The diamond pops up red. If I deal melee damage, that will fill back up. It'll give me a damage boost, but also allow me to regain the magic that I used. Okay, so you'll see it fill up. You'll see it be red around the diamond, and then you'll see it fill out like a white background, fill back up once I start doing melee damage. That way I can gain back the Onmyo that I used. That's what empowered Onmyo That's what empowered Onmyo is on the Grace of Tsukuyomi. So empowered Onmyo magic basically allows me to gain back the Onmyo I use by dealing melee damage. Now, while also doing increased damage. That's why I like this build. It's really good. I thought it was put together really well. But now we're going to run into the depths, and then we'll go from there. Depths, guys. I did a little quick speed run, so yeah, I'm not even going to ask him to join me because that's not going to be fair. But yeah. Oh, and I did forget to mention something. If you made it this far, thank you for staying until now. But my ranged weapon. Now, last video I put out, I had said that damage bonus familiarity would give you a boost to your damage. I found out that damage bonus agility is actually better than damage bonus familiarity. Damage bonus agility gives you a slight bigger boost than damage bonus familiarity would, but they're both still good. Damage bonus agility will give you a bigger boost though, roughly by 1 to 2%. So if you want to do more damage, I recommend rolling damage bonus agility and not damage bonus familiarity on your weapons. Damage bonus agility does give you the bigger boost. But let us hop right in. Let's go. Wow, let's get it. Good. Unfortunately, that wasn't the best boss to go up against because he's pretty much immune to everything except lightning, but we still got him out of there. So like I said, this build can take you into the depths. If you decide that you want to make it and you decide you want to make it your own, I feel as though you can take it definitely into the depths of the underworld for sure. I do. Any build that you make can be taken there. They wouldn't have the builds in the game if you couldn't. It's just all up to how you use it, how skillful you are with it, and what you do to make it your own. Every build can be maxed out and taken into the depths. Some people might think you can't. I think that they wouldn't have it in the game if you weren't able to use it. So yeah, I think this build can take you into the depths for sure if you're willing to put the work in to max it out. But that is it for my Onmyo build. Thank you guys for all the support. Thank you guys for watching the videos. I did see that some people are not subscribed and are not subscribed pretty much. Subscribe to your boy. If not, it's perfectly fine. I appreciate you guys stopping by anyway. It's King Red Diamonds, and I'm out.